Hey, my friend, let me talk to you a little bit about change and how you can capitalize on change and to benefit from it because you're subject to it. And in business, is something that will happen a lot and a lot of times. And if you want to thrive in business with longevity, you have to capitalize on change. You have to detect the opportunity on change and to do something about it, to do something good with the constant modifications of things. So let me tell you a little bit about my story on real estate and how this story can influence as well whatever you are going through in your own business life. All right, so my name is Derek, and I have been doing content for like 8 years. I have a very solid brand mostly on mental health, psychology, spirituality, motivation, leadership, philosophy, that kind of content. But I then became a realtor and I started doing real estate in Florida 1 year ago, right? So that was a huge change for me. And when you are a realtor and you are in the, when you are in real estate school at the beginning, there is a very important questions that we are asked and that will define at least the beginning of your realty path. And that is, what do you want to be? Do you want to be a residential realtor or do you want to be a commercial realtor? The difference being that the residential help people buy and sell residential properties, houses to live in, and the commercial realtor help people buy and sell properties that are not for living but are primarily for business, money making properties. And the reason that you have to decide one of them, at least in the beginning, and you need to focus a little bit in one of them, is because both are different worlds. Both, although it's the same industry, real estate, and it's the same license, at least in Florida, you can, with the same license, do both, but they are so different in so many aspects and nuances that to try to master both at the same time will be insane, and probably you will have not ideal results and your client will not benefit from your expertise. So when I started, I said, okay, although I like business, I have been an entrepreneur most of my life and I love business. I teach businessmen or women to how to conduct digital businesses or increase their results through digital marketing. Although I like that and I feel comfortable in this realm, I wanted to go residential first. I wanted to test my luck, to test my spirit in the residential real estate dimension or industry. And I started there. So I went to a broker that is more specialized in residential. Okay, so a broker for you that maybe if you are out of the industry, when you are a realtor, you cannot do business by your own. You have to be under the supervision of a broker. We have a more legal kind of supervisionary license that allows you as a realtor to help people transact real estate. So you have to choose a broker. And different brokers have different value proposals, specializations, and focuses, and stuff like that. So the broker will influence a little bit how you perform. So I went to a residential broker because I wanted to be specialized in that area, and I did that, and I learned how to, help people buy and sell houses and their homes, maybe for their investments or maybe their primary home. It may be a condo, it may be a single home. I had different experiences in the real estate residential areas, including leasing, which is another subcomponent of that residential industry uh, segment, right? So I had that, right? But then I realized that I was like hitting a plateau in my performance. Like I stopped learning about residential. I stopped like having that momentum because at the beginning of a thing, at the beginning of a mission, you are with a lot of hunger. At the beginning, you are with a lot of ferocity, and you can go hard at it and you can penetrate a market very hard, but then you sometimes hit a plateau and it's not the same anymore. It's kind of not the same momentum, not the same energy. And that moment is when you know that you need to make a change. And this applies to business, but this applies to your relationships. This applies to your personal development program, your well-being program with your psychologist and with your fitness instructor, whatever dimension it may be. When you feel that you are hitting a ceiling that you cannot go more up, you need to do something different. You need to change something. You need to give one step towards the unknown and to dare reality to benefit you more, to give you a richer fortune. And sometimes when we challenge reality to do that is by us giving our first step, us inviting that duel, inviting that dance of wealth with fortune and destiny and life. So I knew that I have to do something. So what I did, well, I changed brokers. I changed not only brokers, I changed focus, right? Because if I just change my office, whatever the people are surrounded with, but go to another place that is the same focus, yes, it will change something, but it's not going to be a radical change. It's not going to be a change that demands a new transformation from your part, a new transformation that can deserve and create better results. You see? So, what I did, I took an opportunity on a commercial real estate brokerage, and now I am in the process of learning this marvelous industry that is the commercial, the business part of real estate. And I need to tell you, I'm fascinated and I am a little bit overwhelmed because it's a lot to learn, it's a lot to network, it's a lot to pull off, it's a lot to do, and it's different. It's something that brings this breath of innovation to your life, and always this may impact your current conditions, desestabilize. I don't know if that is the correct pronunciation. Make stuff unstable at the beginning, because everything that is new will change the structures that you had in place. It will change your habits, your systems, and that's good. That's good. That is to be embraced with a positive mindset, with a welcoming attitude of let's go, let's roll, let's path forward to victory now. With this new fresh, with this new spirit, with this new adventure. So this is my new spirit, this is my new wave, embracing change in my own professional career and in my professional destiny. Because this is a destiny, this is something that you leave behind. Your career can speak by itself with treasures to humanity if you do this right. if you take this work seriously, if you dare to do a legendary work, instead of just working for a paycheck, you work for something greater. The paycheck is included because the value is magnified. So this is a little bit of my journey. What is your takeaway, dude? You have your own changes, you have your own ceilings, your own plateaus. Change something drastically, go for it. If you are reaching a certain limit, change something drastically and go for it. Make it pay. Make it pay for you. Make it work for you. Make the decision and make it work for you. This is Derek Israel, and if you want to buy or sell real estate in South Florida, you know who to contact.